Good morning. Yes, way later than usual. Sorry about that. I read late into the night and didn't get up in time. And I guess that's what can happen when you're semi-retired, since that's the label I'm attaching to myself these days. So, I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum here with some words of wisdom to start your day. This is your Saturday version of your early morning intuitive guidance. And hopefully, a few of you are still hanging around the internet and will pop on as we go. But birds are singing, the sun's coming up. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I think we are forecast for rain at some point, but I did some gardening yesterday. I think that's also kind of what pooped me out this morning. Hauling, what did I have? 3 loads of brush and stuff and a lot of little green plants. Here I am. Yes, I'm around. I figured you would pop on. We'll see if anybody else is still lazing around the internet who cares to join us. If not, we'll go for it anyway. So my little eyeball up in the left corner had showed 2 people and now it shows 0. So, yeah, technology. Anywho, we have a card from the Priestess of Light deck, which we have not had in a long time. Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. And when I read the description, I'm like, oh yeah, that is right on, right on, right on. So it's kind of about industriousness and doing the things you're meant to be doing and honoring your heart's messages as you move things forward, etc. So we'll get to that in a moment, but let's do some tapping and some breath. I don't know if any of the rest of you felt this yesterday, but it felt to me like when we had the fog card, remember? Morning, Diane. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Um, when we had the fog card, I did every week. My friend Bobby Silverstone and I do an exchange, an energy work exchange. And yesterday was amazing. So a whole new realm kind of opened up. The fog lifted, that fog that's been kind of lurking around here. And a brilliant new idea came to me, which may not be able to be executed on for a while, but it felt so good to have this idea like, oh, we could do this. And it was a we could do this. So I'm very excited about that. So let's do a little tapping and some breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose a little deeper, out through the mouth. Breathing in all the way down to your toes. Hold and let it go. Just coming into right here, right now, grounding through the soles of your feet and the base of your spine into Mother Earth. Hopefully, she's feeling this energetic lift also. Some clearing, some lifting of heaviness, some blowing away of the fog, all the things, all the things. So, Priestess of Light. And for those of you who have the deck, and this is my book that is completely falling apart, so I may be holding things together with duct tape and a prayer. But those of you who have this deck, it's card number 33. It's called Building Your World. So notice where she's sitting. She's in a hollow in a tree. And I'm going to move her closer. We'll see how well you can see. Notice that there's bees flying around her, and there's one that has alighted on her third eye. Yep. So building your world, creation, expansion, networking. Creation, expansion, networking. Welcome to the other 2 of you who are here. Glad to have you. So let's see what it has to say. Priestess of the bees sits peacefully in the hollow of a tree, gathering the energy of the bees that fly around her and rest on her fingertips and third eye. She's surrounded by the honeycomb, and though her vision is turned inward, her thoughts are focused on outward plans taking shape. I love that. I love that. Because what are we doing right now? Many of us were in that pause state, that go within, let's get some guidance here, and then moving things forward. Let's see. The bee is one of nature's most industrious creatures, and this card foretells a time of great productivity and expansion for you. So for me, that really resonated with yesterday's energy work with Bobby. We'll see how it resonates for you. If you want to put some stuff in the feed as to how this resonates with you, I'd be very excited to read it. If you've been thinking about growing your business or creating an entirely new one, focus on those intentions now. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking. Would be good if I made myself some food one of these days. I did make soup the other day, which are all products that build on ideas and produce nectar for the body, mind, and soul. So it becomes this feedback loop, right? You get excited about an idea, you have the energy then to put into creating that idea. The idea begins to come to fruition, that creates more energy to keep going. One project turns out well, so you move to another project. It's a feedback system, right? Let's see. They do require repeated attention and action, so take time to create a plan, set some goals, and bring both the creative and technical elements together. The bee is also a symbol of fertility, so the expansion foretold here may relate to family matters. A child or children on the way, new in laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends or relatives are all ways that you may be expanding your personal network. Interestingly, a friend of mine that I haven't seen in quite some time reached out to me earlier, and today she and I and another friend are having coffee. So that was one of those, oh, yes. And I got a nudge to reach out to a different friend that I probably haven't seen in a year and a half. And she was all excited to hear from me too. So we're just waiting to get a date set for that one. On a practical level, this card could also indicate a career in architecture, design, or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You may even be building a new house or expanding your present one. Ha ha ha. Thought that was funny. The bees join together to assemble their hive structure. And that's totally what intentional community is for. It's not one person saying, here's my vision, let's make this happen. It's a group of people coming together, a founders group to create this. Let's see. The bees join together to assemble their hive structure and provide for their community, increasing value for all. Now is the perfect time for you to build the world you desire, so make your plans and set to work. The affirmation is, I have the power to create my world and prioritize the projects that I desire. As I continue to take action, my joy and fulfillment expand. Take a breath. Breathing that into every cell of your being. Releasing anything that's getting in the way. Fear, doubts, yeah, buts, what ifs. Out it goes on the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more for good measure. Breathe in. Breathe out. So, what are you feeling like building lately? What are you wanting to create, expand, or network? I know one of you is visiting family at a distance. That's an awesome thing, getting an opportunity to build more connections. So, take today, have today be kind of not even the planning day necessarily where it's going to land on the page or land in a spreadsheet or anything like that, but a day within where you allow those ideas to roll around. Yeah, whatever happened to that idea I had about X? Or I'd really like to keep moving this plan Y forward. Spend some time cultivating those dreams. Like when I was out and gardening, for me, gardening. Good morning, Nancy. Glad you're here. Welcome. Let me show you the card quick. Building your world, building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. I knew the third word was networking. So spend some time today thinking about people you haven't thought of in a long time. And maybe you give them a call, or you send them an email or a text. Maybe you send them a card. It is always nice to get a card in the mail. How often now do we get anything other than bills, or, as my father would call them, begging letters? Gardening is yours as well. Yes. Yes. Mother Earth not only develop or absorbs all kind of whatever it is, she can transform, transmute whatever yuck we put into her. She does that on a conscious level. I was looking at the leaves that I left on the garden, on the flower beds over the winter, and how deteriorated they've gotten, and how the soil is very happy that those leaves have deteriorated. It's awesome how doing something in one area of our lives, digging in the garden, can foster other area of our lives, building our world, creating that expansion. Maybe you think about somebody as you're clearing the space in your garden. Maybe you think, again, I ended up with 3 carts full of detritus. So lots of ideas can flow then. When you put your mind on something that doesn't require a whole lot of heavy thinking, it allows your mind to wander and create. Be creative. It's spring, new beginnings, time for creativity. Creativity. Let's get this going. So take a breath in, let it go, and go about your day. Have some enjoyment. I'm going to enjoy coffee with my friends. I'm going to spend some time writing right now. I'm so happy this card came up. It just fits with our theme, our ongoing theme. Remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. Let her rip. See you tomorrow.